Hi folks, and we are back to City of Gangsters. Gangsters that have as principal occupation actually accounting. They're accounting gangsters. You know, Al Capone did get caught by the actual IRS. Something to do with tax evasion. And not, whacking people and whatnot. So the bars going up is good. That means more money. That means a lot more money. Babyface Bianco. Hey, watch it, we're driving here. Kingpin of a New York outfit. That wasn't the worst. Almost sounds like New York accent, but really isn't. Is doing the rounds. I remember. We needed managers, we needed drivers, we needed trucks, we needed everything, and got nothing. Well, we have tons, but we need more. We are ambitious. We need people to whack, we need people to drive, and we need people to have funny names and say a lot of strange things that people not from New York have a tough time understanding. Sharp-eyed people looking for a job. Let's see. Lazy is not good. Clumsy is not good. Tall is not good for drivers. This is a good driver. Anthony Vanderberg. Who do we have next to you to hire you? You are an excellent driver, my friend. You are a driver in the making. From the time you were born, you were born with a silver transmission in the in the mouth. I think that's actually linked to christenings. Christenings, people gave silver spoons to the children, but only some people could afford it. So that's why the expression "born with a silver spoon" came from. Something like that. This guy was born with a silver transmission up the ass. No, we want to hire your friend. Tell me more about your cousin. He's Dutch? What do you mean, if it's Germany? Austria? No. Netherlands. Dutch. So, that's one. We're gonna need more than that. Right, religious isn't really a problem. Aggressive. So, how was your yearly evaluation? My manager said, Great. That's a great evaluation. Better than most, in fact. Useless paperwork. I think... Short is not terrible. Short is not terrible for a driver. If you're going to distribute outside of your territory. So, right next to Babyface Bianco. So which one? You don't... Oh my god, you already moved. Okay. Forget about it. What about Antonio Ferraro? Antonio Ferraro, come over here. You gotta hire this cousin of yours. Yo, my god, we're still oversupplied in small bottles. Yeah, we need more things using small bottles over here. We over-engineered the supply route, is my feeling. Is it Eileen? It is Eileen. Come on. Come on aboard the outfit drivers. Got 2 extra drivers. Now, we need... Oh my god, we also needed... We needed to buy trucks. Are you selling small delivery trucks? No. Good. We don't want to get there. So, we wanted small delivery trucks. You can't even afford a small delivery truck. You don't have enough money for that, so... Never mind. Also, you're not a truck... you're not a truck seller. You're a repair shop. That's a truck seller. We're doing everything wrong because we're hasty. We're too hasty. Where do you want this stuff? Were you bringing it for the garage? I think so. But you're also bringing it to complete the mission. But before that, get some cash. It looks bad walking around with no cash like that. So, can I get small delivery trucks over here? Armored cars. That's a shame. Maybe here, please. Tell me we haven't driven here for nothing. Armored car. No, that's no good. That is no good. Yeah, this is the problem with getting trucks. You never know which vendors will have trucks available. You do not have movement points. You do not have movement points. You are doing something. Are there any truck shops around here? Nope. Yeah, I thought. Only way up there, and down here I remember there being one over here. That's quite far. Alright, so not you. You're not buying trucks. You don't have money, so certainly not you either. Huh. Oh well. Let's see. We've got some fronts that need a hand here. Expand, please. Down here. Brave Dmitriev, you are exploring South Brooklyn. My god, they have a strange... They just go down streets and take over fronts linearly. Okay. Kinda blocking our expansion. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, you're blocking it. And... Okay, exhausted your movement already. Sheba Matthews, you're working fronts down south. Well, south, midtown, downtown Manhattan, kind of. And... oh yeah, need to work this. That's not enough for a payment request. I think you can do all these. Unless that one. But you are right over here, so you can do that. That's already expanding. And so is that one. Okay. So you're actually doing fine. Can you work any favors on us here? Don't think we had any we could work, yeah. Tapper Pellegrini, you were supposed to do something. Yeah, we had fronts over here that needed. In fact, you have no money to do that. I was about to say, you can come here and buy trucks, but at least see if they are selling small delivery trucks. No, so no point sending anyone down here to waste that trip. Just expand. We should... oh my god, we should bring barrels over here and sell the excess. They will bring in so much money. We could and should do that. That will also get us in the good graces of the Longshoremen's Association, and we can do some real business over here. Oh yeah. In fact, there's two. There's two. And done. Do you have actions? Yeah, you can still work one favor. Anything good over here? Marilyn Myers. Sure. She's gonna have a child, call him Michael. He'll go to Camp Crystal Lake and become a serial killer. Excellent. Glad I could help. Glad I could help. Dodo DeAngelis. Dodo DeAngelis. It's the medium gambling house. Oh yeah, they're flush. They are flush, so. Actually, maybe not that flush, but. How much do we need here? 5,000 and. Okay, we only got 500. Ooh, that's gonna take a while to get to that. Are all of these already upgraded? No. You also needed cash, so... Yeah, maybe concentrate on that before... Yeah. So, you wanted ethnic solidarity, and then the production tracking, right? Yeah. That's right. Okay. Still need some more grape concentrate. And let's see. On top of that... Oh yeah, should see if we can work a couple of favors in this area. Triple check. Ooh. Yeah, we are not doing enough, clearly. Where's the lady's house? Ah, yeah, down here. Papa Pellegrini can do his thing. Clearly not doing enough in this area, but we will, we will. Ah, new mission. Let's see. They are local. What? They're really far away. They're bothering you? Really? Not sure who. And they are not telling us whom is it. Whom? Whom? But sure. Might as well do that. I don't know who among them is doing the troublemaking out of these hooligans. So let's punch all of them in the face. And say, who? And they go, ow, 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 ow. Is that childish? Of Of course that's childish. It's a video game about kicking some old ladies in the shin till they pay up for us to, quote-unquote, protect them from us kicking them in the shin. It's the equivalent of kindergarten children going, stop hitting yourself, and then demanding payment to stop hitting yourself. Okay, nothing to carry. You do have quite a lot of money. Can you work favors? Do we have favors to work? Yes. See how much of a difference that makes. Get some extra money over here. Okay, 2,000 to go. And what else can you do? You could try to convince people to pay us protection fees. Good. Ah, they're still not in the territory. Of course, they're expanding. Okay. We can already check those 10 times. Let's see if that makes a difference. So, lethal longo. You no longer need to loot safe houses. Correct. You just need a level to make captain. Double correct. And everything else you've already done. Right? Be an enforcer. Front subverted. Buildings attacked. Ah, maybe not. Buildings subverted. Fronts attacked. Oh, can we not? 0. Okay. Oh, now you have none of that. Right. So you do need to subvert fronts and attack buildings, I see. I see. I think we have found a mission for you. So, for that, however, you need money. Ugh. At least temporarily, you need money on hand to do that. Especially if they accept you actually have to pay the 1,000. Ugh. Yeah, okay. People with money will come from the other side of the river, right? So we need to attack buildings, I need to subvert fronts. This gang is done. They don't exist other than on paper. Yeah. Lasky outfit is ready to pop. We need to attack some of these buildings. Okay, perfect. Lethal, come over here. Actually, there's probably a front closer to that. Yeah, over here. Momo. Meanwhile, Momo, the other side of town, is telling merchants we need more money. That's probably where he got the nickname. He's always going more, more, more. That or he loves cows and can't enunciate properly. And Zeitgeist. Oh, okay. You're where it's at. So many fronts to manage. Wow. Still not enough movement points to hit. Oh man, we have another one over here. Momo and Zeitgeist are having trouble managing so many fronts. Nuclear to the rescue. Where is he? Could drop off some money, but... In fact, we should just come and pick up money. You should just come up here and pick up a bunch of money, is what. Gennady Melnikov, what are you up to? You were supposed to work that front, but Sheba came along and did that for you. You know what you could do? You know what you could do? Check if there's any truck shops around here. No. Only the west side, yeah. Ugh. Okay. Any truck shops next to people? Any truck shops next to people we haven't checked yet? We did check that one. There's nobody next to that one. Yeah, we already checked anyway. And further north, yeah, there's one over here. Nobody next to it, though. And I don't remember truck shops over here, no. Two fronts needing expansions again. Ugh. And outside guest is all the way over here, yeah. Maybe Momo will, yeah, maybe Sidecast just covers these, and Momo goes east. Melnikov. Melnikov. What are we going to do with you, Melnikov? I think we're gonna go try to buy some trucks, is what? Ah, we got a building. Ah, no, parking spot. Almost as good as a building. Second best to buildings. But for that, we need to fill those parking spots with trucks. For that to be worth it. Alright. A lot of stuff. We need... Yeah, someone's gonna protect them. Don't worry about that. We got people on it. We got people on it. We're getting desperate here. We need somewhere where you can buy trucks. There's 3 truck shops in this area. You only have enough money for one. And it's the... and there's the last week of the month, so that's gonna rotate. Let's see if we get lucky. Somebody doesn't like us. What a surprise. So much envy. So much hatred. So much bile gathering in these sore stomachs. Okay, new building is ready. Take over the building. One of our operations was forced to... What? One of the fronts closed. What? That's wasted $5,000 right there. What? We've been taking good care of our fronts. What is going on there? Let's see. Lethal Longo made a level. Excellent. Lethal Longo probably. Lethal Longo probably needs an action point. And O'Shea is a driver, so... What are you driving? What are you driving at, O'Shea? Are you talking to me? No, East Side Container Supply Route, so he's buying bottles. Stoneware, he's buying stoneware. So I would say that you probably need action point? It's a short route in terms of distance, I think. A lot of homemade beer sold, a lot of hard cider sold, some moonshine sold. Got a decent amount of stoneware, spices, a lot of bottles. 0 bottles, that's terrible. But small bottles not a problem. These are not the bottles we're looking for. Stoneware 30, that's perfect. And 5 crates, okay. One of your operations shut down abruptly because it was no longer inside your territory. What? It is in our territory. What are you talking about? What? Oh. The scheme was for the building we already got? I thought it was right next door. That's a waste of a scheme. That should not be possible. Development. I thought we were getting another building, not the building we... Oh my god. The message scared me. No, we have the building. That's fine. In fact, we can collect. Right here. So, what were you bringing up here? You were bringing nothing. Ah! It's Old Man Baker. What am I talking about? You're just working the scheme, of course. Actually, do something useful. Check in on this person and say, I want a business operation to replace our stupid scheme that failed. My god, I hate that. Old Man Baker, what a failure. Well, man, Baker, what a failure. Let's get the brick wine manager out of the way. The temporary replacement brick wine manager. Let's see. Where are you at? Where are you at? Audrey Nelson. There you go. We have a free manager. Let's get you out of the car, into Park Fruit Store, your specialty. Done. We are overproducing paper, that's fine. We are, oh, that's not good. Ah, the malt syrup. That's fine. We're overproducing anyway. And overproducing sugar, that's also fine. Laskies are now targeting us. What? Oh. They have muscle again? They have muscle again. We took too long to hit their stuff, apparently. Huh. So they hire new people after a while if we don't just knock them out. I see. Well, that is not a problem, because we got some muscle here. And they're gonna do what it takes. So. Yeah. You. Dodo. Come talk to these fine folk and tell them if they don't stop doing what they're doing, they are going to be as extinct as a dodo bird. You have no movement. Ah, right. Took all of your movement to get there. Okay. Let's double check our elections. We don't want to lose sight of how they're going. We have... Okay, we have about as many votes as the other 2 candidates put together. So I think we're pretty safe here. And over here we were supporting the challenger, so... Ah, but we're still ahead. With all support from local businesses and whatnot, and... oh, local moguls, no less. Sure. So I think they are going well. Things are going well there as well. And over here, we had Dorothy Gunther. Ah, ran a campaign rally. That's good. Doesn't have much money left. So we probably need to hit a few more favors. She is doing well. She is doing well already. And over here, we're ahead. Okay. Over here, we are ahead. Fine. So, babyface Bianco. Where is this? He's getting money. Yeah. He's gonna get money over here. Babyface Bianco. What were you doing? What do we need doing, in fact? So, salaries are coming out of this pot, I think. Because the safe house doesn't have enough money. Actually, they have some right now. Actually, they have some. That's enough for 1 week of salary for the entire crew, so probably not too much, but that's fine. That's fine. Any police precincts that need paying off? No, all those that we are used to bribing are doing what they're supposed to. Dangerous Lucas was carrying enough money. Yes. Carrying enough money to do everything that was needed, yeah. Still short on stoneware. Starting to get a little concerned about that. So. You can construct the corner speakeasy that will take bathtub gin. Because we have sugar to produce this really close up. A couple of blocks. We don't have enough amaretto, I don't think, for this. Though we are thinking about, yeah, more amaretto production in uptown Manhattan, close to the west side. So we could divert some of that to the venues there and some of that amaretto over here. But yeah, we definitely want bathtub gin and none of the others. That'd be sparkling cider, counterfeit wine, or backroom beer. No, so bathtub gin it is. It's also what we're making the least of in general, I think. So, construct this fine venue. Need to assign a manager. These are drivers. Let's Audrey Nelson. Audrey Nelson. Audrey Nelson is going to be. Is she friendly? I forgot. No. So she's not good for this. We need someone friendly. Do we have a friendly manager that isn't working a speakeasy? Ah, that is a good question. I don't think we do, but... Oh no, that's Old Man Baker. That has no manager. We do have you, but you already have a specialization in fermentation. That's a bit of a waste. That's a bit of a waste. Because they're not that common. They are not that common. Ugh. Yeah, we don't want you here. We do not want you here. Ah. In fact, we need to hire more managers. We have no extra managers. Apart from Audrey right now. We have the 2 drivers. Yeah. And we need to check, we need to check where we can buy trucks. That is your job. That is now your job, babyface. Could we buy trucks up here? I don't think so. It was armored cars, wasn't it? Ah, I have no action points. Pickups. Ah, no better. So, wait for next month, it's next week, and you'll be able to check that. But, in the meantime, we need to find managers. One that is friendly, please. A friendly manager. Anywhere. Anyone. Yeah, they're not that common. Sure. They're not sociable, they're not, yeah. Maybe we should just move. Maybe we should just move. Edward Brennan. Is it, no, not Edward Brennan. Vasilev. It is a wasted upgrade. A wasted, skill point, but he'll be a much better speakeasy. Yeah, so let's hire a competent manager for the alcohol distillery. Like a generic one. One that we can hire immediately with someone nearby, maybe. My god, is there nobody that fits the bill with someone right next to them? You. Chobotkovsky, good. You're in. Done. Can we get a second one? Serious, organized, and hardworking. Excellent. Done. Get a favor for the elections. Doing okay, perfect. Exhaust your action points. That should be enough there. So, a funny Vasilev, you're going to work the wonderful. Where's Vasilev? Probably a lot higher on the list than I think. Oh, there he goes. A funny Vasilev, you are going to work our new corner speakeasy. Because you're a friendly bastard. And Audrey Nelson is going to work the alcohol. There you go. The old switcheroo. Right. Are you... You are nowhere near having the stuff needed to upgrade. Because we're actually not sending anyone to bring you the stuff you need to upgrade. That's why. Right, so lumber, sheet metal, and bricks. Who was doing this? I think it was you. So, pick up the bricks. Oh my god, I already forgot. I already forgot how many. Is it 6? I don't want to have to overcarry. 12, oh my god. 12 bricks. It's 6 sheet metal and lumber, not the bricks. Bricks is 12, okay. You can carry that many, right? Yeah. Do we have any sheet metal or lumber left over here? We do. So take a tiny bit of that. And you can actually take the money as well. There you go. Some spending money as well. On top of that, and... Is it you? Yeah. So, we need sheet metal and more lumber. Sheet metal and more lumber. 1750, right? Yeah. Alright, 2 sheet metal and 6 lumber left. We have the sheet metal here. But this is far. We could potentially get it much closer by. We have lumber, right? Yes. Sheet metal, same store. Okay, go over here. Probably be able to get all of that right there. So, anything that needs... you're constructing, that's fine. Over here, we need a lot of stuff. We need a lot of stuff. We have the bricks. Is that all we need? Yes. Aha, of course. We need sheet metal, a lot of pipes, and some barrels. So, do we have any of that in storage down here? We have a lot of sheet metal and some barrels, so... Take that. And... whatever pipes you can buy on the way there. Which is none. There are no pipe shops on the way there. Wow. Sure. Stop over there. We need someone to buy trucks at some point. You're selling pickups, yeah, selling pickups. You were trying to subvert France, yeah. And they comply, excellent. There's a second front right here. And they also comply, beautiful. Beautiful. And not enough movement points to attack the building this turn. Let's provide some backup over here. Oh, of course, I'm also neglecting, yeah. We need to have someone... I think you were bringing pipes over, yeah, for that production line, weren't you? So... yeah, sheet metal. I also needed sheet metal. Okay. But even better than that, take the sheet metal. Yeah. Might as well do that before coming back. We want you. to pick up a whole bunch of barrels. Essentially, however many you can carry. Yeah, this looks kinda good, sure. And we want you to go to longshoremen associations down here and sell the hell out of those barrels. Ah, or have a favor there, good. We can't convince you to pay us, no. But we could work a favor. Maybe, let's see. A lot of favors. Willem Sarah. Angelica McDonald. Sure. Do they like us enough to pay? Probably. Yes. Yes, indeed. So. And Alfred Barbieri. Yeah, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. A lot of new businesses that'll probably be okay to pay. We have not paid off this cop, so they are definitely not willing to talk even. That's a problem. You're actually not in our territory yet. Alan Hellman, however, is unconvinced. Okay. More power to you. More power to you. Okay, Sheba is covering the front pretty well, in fact. So, let's see if we got some favors to work around this side. Harold Kyle, single one. Not even enough for get another favor. Okay. Pellegrini. You were here, and we wanted you, I think, to check that debt. But also, yeah, have people pay for protection around here. And talk to the candidate. Ah, made a recent campaign action, so you can't talk to the candidate for more campaign actions. I see. They don't really like us. They're not in our territory. We don't need to collect until next week from you. Do they like us? They kind of like us. Why are they not paying? Okay, good. And you're short on cash, but we don't really have a cash machine on this side of the river yet. Our gambling facility is pretty good around here, but until we have the speakeasy running. In fact, we need the driver. Oh yeah. But for that we need the truck. Always the Ouroboros. Round and round we go. We need this because but we need that. But before that we need this. And we need the other. We need trucks. And I think we're gonna have to wait for next week for that. Because none of the shops that we went to actually sold small delivery trucks this week. Okay. So that's fine. Disappointing, but fine. Yes, we were going to tell you to come all the way over there. Are there any truck shops you can stop by on the way? I don't think they actually had trucks over here. But we can make sure. Oh my god, they do. How many can you buy? How much money do you have? Not enough. Okay. We'll take it. Alright, got some margin. And... oh, you don't have enough money to... man, that was a big loss. 2,000. Theodore the Angelus, please stop. But we have enough. Yeah, just the sports betting venue. Feature that went down for a week. I think we can make up for that next week. Come on, Telma Gerasimov. Get on it. You needed to come over somewhere to activate... yeah, over here. And Zeitgeist Zeman, yep, had a whole bunch of fronts to kick into motion around here. Do they like us to pay? Maybe. Let's give them a deal on bottles. And do they like us enough now? Sure, perfect. Expand over there and expand over here. Ooh, and you also need to expand. Out of actions. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. I'm not sure. Actually, yeah, you could be convinced to pay, right? Yeah, it's a good idea, isn't it? Giving, wow, we've killed, yeah, probably killed someone, yeah. And the family, it's a good idea. You pay us, we keep your money warm for you. And, you know, we won't kill you. Good deal, isn't it? Very good deal. Let's see. If we give you a good price, say on this, you'll like this some more. More likely to pay us forever. Oh, actually not enough, I see. You like it rough. And, oh, no actions. Antonio Ferraro, you have brought a lot of stuff. You have brought a lot of stuff. And this stuff is for here, right? Sheet, barrels. He also had bricks. We don't need the bricks. Yeah, sheet and barrels, yes. Bricks, not so much. Do they need pipes? What am I talking about? Why would you bring pipes over here? Wow, we need all of them. So 8 barrels, 6 sheet metal. Yeah, 8 steel barrels. We just need the pipes. A lot of pipes. Ah, how many do you sell, Gladys? Plenty. Sure. I thought we were... Okay. I don't know where Novakovsky is going. I do not know where Novakovsky is going. Could use a favor, yeah. Ah, we are carrying the bricks, that's not helping. And the sheet metal, no less. Yeah, we're kind of wasting movement points here. How many pipes? 24? 24. Yeah. How many do we have? Ugh. Need 9. Buy 9. There we go. No. Our facility. What the hell? Okay. Go for it. No longer producing rum. Take the sheet metal, take the bricks. You don't need that. What else do you not need? Alcohol and bottles. Don't need alcohol, don't need bottles. Take them. The supply route. We need to change the supply route to this. So rum supply route somewhere down here. Bottle rum and beer cake supply route. Steel barrels, some ice, sugar. Gonna need sugar still. In fact, is it more sugar? Ooh, yeah. I didn't think about the upgrades. Is that enough money for them? First production tracking. 400. Ah, yeah, sure, okay. So every 7 turns we get 6 barrels. Yeah. Okay. They're gonna need a lot of sugar and barrels. Barrels we produce somewhere, don't we? Yeah. Barrels we produce right here. Where are we taking the barrels we get here? Someone's using them already. I don't know where. Huh. I have to take a look at that. Bottle rum, beer supply. So, I think you need to reactivate that. Stop picking up the alcohol. You don't need that anymore. And stop buying bottles. So, do you have any bottles on you currently? You do not, just money. Perfect. So, sure you have cash on hand. Move to the rest of the supply. We need barrels. Where do we have barrels? We're using them somewhere and I don't know where. Where the hell are we using barrels? Small barrels I know we're using here. That is a mystery to me. Let's check our inventory. Maybe the easiest way to get there. Barrels. We have barrels nowhere? Then what? How the? What the? What? Did we just use them? Oh, maybe we just use them to construct. Probably just use them to construct. Yeah, counterfeit wine, and production is really slow. So we're not taking them anywhere. Just use them all for the for the construction. It's every 12 turns for. Yeah, that's not enough for any production line. So you need to buy barrels. There's probably stores not too far off. Right here. Gladys, plenty of barrels. Drop them off. How many per cycle? Still quite a few, I think, right? 5. I think one store should be enough to provide 5 per cycle. Normally. Sugar is going to be the tough part here. So we need you to upgrade as soon as you can. So, once this is done, however, what you need to do is get your barrels over here. And bottles. A lot of bottles. Yeah. So, Emperor's Side Container Supply Route. You're buying bottles. You are buying small bottles. And you're buying stoneware, right. That we're not using yet, but probably will at some point. Still don't have any stoneware. What the hell are you doing? Buying stoneware? Do you have any money? Did you miss the point of getting money? Oh no, you actually have 120 in stock. Okay. Probably just use them for something, apparently. Okay. So plenty of stuff getting delivered here. Too many small bottles in my opinion, but we are going to need a lot of bottles picked up to the bottling facility. Do we include that? Do we include that in this supply route? Probably. It is the rum supply route, isn't it? It's in the name. Bottled rum. It's in the name. Yeah. Your cycle is quite short, and I think we're oversupplying the beer production, aren't we? Yeah, we are now oversupplying beer production. And because the cycle is quite short, I think you're gonna end up oversupplying here as well. Because it's a fairly lengthy cycle anyway, 7 turns. And all your trips are fairly short, even with the added sugar trips, probably. So I think we can safely add... 2 pickups. It's just from storage to there, with the barrels delivered. Yeah. So. Let's do this. Let's save a trip. You really only need 1 barrel per cycle. Maybe 2. Because this is every 4 turns. Yeah, maybe 2. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Bottled rum. Once you do all this, you pick up a rum barrel. Actually, 2 is what I'd say. If they can do 2 per cycle, is that enough to make it 3, just to be safe? Pick up, at least to build up an overstock. And oh, actually they have they have a stock of other barrels, quite a lot. Yeah, so just start building up a stock. No need to overstock. You'll naturally overstock by completing cycles before they're actually using up the barrels. So let's go for 2. I think that seems reasonable. After this, you're going to pick up bottles. And drop them off. Twice. And that's it. So we only added, 3 new steps and cut down quite a few buying bottles. So technically you should have a shorter route now than you had previously, and you were already oversupplying the beer kick line and the rum line. You should be able to do this. So come on, Clifford. You should be able to do this. Right, with that revised, I have a lot more to do this turn. But that is going to be next time. Until then.